So in my personal opinion, there's far too much politicking going on that's regarding targeting certain people to create for a massacre in their lives and over their lives. So what I mean by that is there's too much in power of pursuing people that don't agree with their worldview or whatever, and you should have the right, the protected right to do so. And it's not being protected, rather it's being subjugated because these people want to create communism, basically, and allowing their evil to be introduced into your life, regardless if you want to move away from it or not. And that's how phones and technology didn't help as far as they commercialized it to help us be closer together. No. It helped them be closer to their targets, to be able to have GPS and location ability, stingray ability, hacking, hijacking abilities of a person's natural mental states, natural abilities, natural performance. And then because you're not born with, body camera, it's one of those things that's hard to prove. It actually makes you sound crazy to suggest to the monstrosity of the crime. But the crime itself is indemnifying rape, it's indemnifying hijacking, hacking, poisoning, corralling, basically, to keep people washed up out of their states of mind. Oh, hello, friend. Glad you could make it. Hello, second friend. Glad you could make the event in the same way as the last message I'm making. But that's just it. It's not happenstance. It's not happenstance. It's monitoring their people farm, I'm their corn, and they are the John Deere, such a dearly beloved, just ripping me out of the ground before I'm ripe and ready to go on the shelves. No, they're just trying to throw people into early graves. And that's exactly what's going on. It's a massacre over your natural abilities in life. So I'm always looking for supporters out here. I'm hoping to find supporters of the very wealthy type donors and people that want to help me put an end to this crime, this criminal matter in my life, because I know for a fact that their lawyers would be able to establish the very ethical hacking back to the very unethical hacking that's been my entire life, and all the other areas of being able to suggest that I have rights to protect, actual inalienable rights, not we can only go so far with your rights, sir. We're not going to allow you to any one of your rights. You can't speak. What are you thinking? It's just the same way of me coming to find out about these crimes over me, because it was these people that wanted to suggest, to say, well, you want to get away from the crime that we're performing inside your life, and you want to be able to see these things for what they are. Well, you can't do that. And they don't let you get away. Like, you should be able to call back your autonomy and tell your motherfucking proxy mate year after year friend of 28 years, or your brother, or your dad, or anybody at all, leave me the fuck be. Leave my information be. Leave my name be. Get my name out of your mouth be. Get my name out of your fucking mind be. Because then these motherfuckers are just sitting there working about a whole fucking crime and just getting away with it as if your whole entire makeup of who you actually are is turned into 86 graveyards, you know? Just all over your life. We're just gonna make sure that this motherfucker's completely run out of himself. I'm not okay with it, nor would anyone else be okay with it. So there's just too much politicking going on regarding the matters that are legitimately staging for people's lives to be fully taken over. And if you want to get away from these people and these circumstances, they just aren't letting you. The system isn't letting you. The police aren't letting you. The doctors aren't trying to discover what you're actually saying has been happening to you the entire time. You've been going in with very concerning experiences that have to deal with an arsenic poisoning. Arsenic creates diabetes. Arsenic creates heart problems. Arsenic creates most of all of the reasons I've ever gone into an ER or a doctor whatsoever throughout all of my life. And now that I know those things, and I can see that through the covert warfare and see the spiritual, psychological manipulation and the warfare for exactly what it is, and I'm calling these people out, they can't even so much as talk to me. They got to utilize the system like a weapon. And them utilizing the system like weaponry is then suggesting you don't have the right to get out of this warfare. You don't have the right to speak out. They weren't trying to allow me the right to work a McDonald's job, let alone have a love life, let alone have natural progressions in life for my own finances. And now they want to indemnify the fact that they've been playing about my life and mind this whole time. Oh, here's a water, buddy. And every time you're taking something from them, every single time you're taking something from them, you're getting washed out of your mind. You're flopping to the ground in 90-degree weather, homeless, in a very contrite made and contentious made homelessness that you've had to endure. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been homeless. I knew that for myself even then, that something somewhere is happening to me that's making me homeless. Like the person, and I'm even explaining it to the person that I thought wouldn't be doing these crimes to me, suggesting that, no, dude, you're wrong, because it's legitimately it's not my footprints anymore on the earth. It's these people corralling me into certain situations of my life to ensure that I don't get out of the crime that they're taking and placing in my life, to make sure that I'm homeless, make sure that I'm fighting these ghosts. And that's exactly what it's been the whole entire time. So there's just far too much politicking going on regarding targeted individuals and making sure that they're so hard pressed in life that they don't get any avenue. You could take all the avenues in all the world and they're recreating different avenues for you. You see what I'm saying? And that is what I call too much politicking to suggest that there's a way out of the crime. They're creating a massacre over your life. So thanks for being here. God bless those who listen and understand these things, because it's not like it's easy to understand this crime.